My goddamn cop tattoo coming back. I said, my tattoo's coming back. You can see my tattoo. Bro, you too rough on my motherfucking head, bro.
I'm trying to make sure I get it.
I'm creeping my neck. Boy, that ain't good. Going back far. Which one is it?
Let me get this out again.
Okay. I'm gonna smack you, too.
I'll be right back.
I don't know. I think April, maybe. I don't know. Damn, scratch my damn back. I think it come back on. I don't know when it come back on. I'm sorry. I think April or something like that. A little rough, ain't it? Man, got my neck hurting grabbing my head like that. His daddy was a barber, though. My brother and dad was a barber, so I'm trying to get him to train him up right. He want to cut, so I let him cut my hair to keep me straight. What, bro? Oh. I was attached to 7th Engineers in Fort Drum in Iraq. I never was stationed there. KJ.
Act like you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. What? You're doing a little bit. What?
She won't fuck me.
Bro, shut the fuck up. This is my life, nigga. I can hear you, fool. What you say? What do you mean whispering? What you talking about? You talking about?
Talking about some young man.
Bro, you is a black man, fool.
She said young man.
Young man, same shit. Get my line right now. My forehead already big. Don't push my shit back. Say what? Bruh.
I'm trying to see something real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I don't push
Oh, no, that's what I feel sad. I ain't gonna lie. They said I wore a damn hairpiece. They said my hair was a hairpiece one time. You see this? That's real hair, goddamn it.
Bro, come on, man. You're messing it up. I gotta see something.
What you trying to do?
So I'll make sure I don't go back too far.
What you trying to see?
I know what I'm doing, bro. Shut up. All right.
I've never seen a barber do that. What the hell was that?
I'm on some different shit.
That's what you said. You did some different shit. That shit. Dogs, man. I'm about to hit. All right, give me right. Give me right. Why did you try to beat Marquez? Man, y'all funny. Are you in a good space mentally? Are you still in touch with you? Me and Trisha still live together. What are y'all talking about? We have Trisha or not? We not. Yeah. I don't know where y'all got that from. Hey, pass my whole phone. Really? Hey, that door move it then, fool. What you do, bro? I thought you had messed it up.
I'm surprised I'm not told you I'm to work. That my whole parking lot.
Boy, you tripping.
Alright, come on.
Something wrong with you, dude. For real?
The dark and at the bottom though. The dark spot.
Okay, my bad, y'all. That sound was pissing me off, child. That sound was pissing me off. Hey y'all. Okay, so I was just I don't know. I was just scrolling or whatever and I seen Ken on live and he don't really go live like that. That's why I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? So he said that the show it comes back on in April and then I asked him why did he try to fight Marquez? Y'all, why he laughed? So he not taking being a violent hawk seriously at all. He not taking it serious at all. Hold on, can y'all hear? Did his sound go out? Ooh, girl, I do not want to hear that. Okay. What questions y'all want me to ask him? But y'all know y'all can't don't send me nothing that's gonna get me blocked, child. Okay. Well, I might. Somebody told me to ask him what size bra do he wear. Girl. You don't think it's coming back in April? All right, y'all. That's all I got. Okay, child. That's all I. Hold on. Let me see. Well, I'm trying to ask him some questions, but I don't know. Cam will answer. He will answer questions. He only got 9 people on here though, but he will answer the questions. But y'all, did y'all see? Here for hot tea. You all right? Oh, you all right in my book. Oh, thank you. Hold on. If y'all keep y'all motherfucking ass fighting up in here in my room, see, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. See, let me get my spray bottle. See, because people always talk about, oh, you be being mean to the cats. Don't nobody want to talk about what the cats be doing to me. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nobody ever want to talk about what the cats be doing to me. Everybody always want to talk about the cats. Don't nobody want to talk about what the cats be doing to me. Oh, don't abuse the cats. I don't be abusing them. I be cussing their ass out though. Okay, so y'all, what Tennessee girl over there trolling? Girl, hold on. We might have to go back over there to the comments because Tennessee girl done got up in there and she finna start trolling. Yeah. Why would Trisha consider having a wedding on Love Amir Chantsville? Somebody said you the only ninja on the show with the hairline. Okay. Somebody said, "Girl, you love those cats." I do love them. They bad though. Hold on, let me get my water bottle. Cause keep running up if you want to. Okay, y'all, but okay, hold on. Let me pause this because I'm tired of hearing it. Okay, y'all. So, okay, y'all. So I had started this segment last night or whatever, and it's called in other people business. Wait, hold on. What is it called? Do y'all remember what it's called, child? Because I just started it. I'm trying to get the hang of it. What's it called? Oh yeah, it's called We and Other People Business. That's what the segment is called. So why did I and hear me out, y'all? I'm finna explain my side of the story. Get off of that. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, y'all. Y'all, my cats is street cats, okay? So they came from out the hood, okay? They came from outside in the streets, okay? We didn't get them from no pet store. And you're not coming in here. And then Boo's Daisy is at my door. Okay. So that's another thing. One of them had got spayed. Okay. So we got to keep them separated. And so we got to keep them separated from the other ones that's not spayed. And the motherfuckers is at my door meowing. And it's like, girl, Find you something to do, okay? Don't be at my door meowing. So in case y'all hear my cat meowing constantly on and on and on, it's because she wants to come in my room, and I'm not going to let her come in my room because she's not supposed to be in here. So I don't want nobody to think that it'd be child abuse over here or it'd be cat abuse over here, because I love the cats. But for whatever reason or another, every time I get on live, they always embarrass me. It's not even a joke. Y'all know it. I have the proof. Every single time I get on live, they literally embarrass me. Boost Daisy, literally, it's like she knows that I'm on live, and she comes to the door and she meows the whole fucking time. So it'd be a meowie-thon. And then all the other ones start wanting to run around and shit. And I don't know why they do that. But that being said, so look, y'all probably can hear Boost Daisy right now because she got a big, loud meow. Okay. She's very vocal. She talks a lot. She's very damn loud. All right. So let me explain to y'all the story. Okay. Do y'all want, hold on, I want to show y'all a picture of this man, and I want y'all to tell me who this look like. Okay, I'm being so facetious right now, and I'm being so messy, and I'm being so honest about that. But y'all hear her at the door? She just gonna keep going on and on and on. Tell me who this man look like. I'm gonna just post it one time and one time only. Who this man look like to y'all? Okay, y'all get in the comment section and y'all tell me what that man look like, okay? And then I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on, okay? Not with that man, but just in general, what I'm finna show y'all. Okay, so there is, mind you, I don't know nothing about this motherfucking rapper, okay? I don't get into rapper business because all of them are shooty bang bang, and I don't want no smoke with none of that because it seemed like they all be running around if you say something that they don't like, and then they want to pow you. So, girl, it is this rapper. May he rest in peace. His name is, I don't even know because I don't listen to the music. His name is like Jay the Youngin or Jada the Youngin, Jay the Youngin, the Youngin Jay the Youngin. I don't know, y'all. I don't listen to the music. Hear me out. If y'all have heard of this? Okay. Somebody said Peter Gunz. Who does that look like from Love and Marriage Huntsville? So they were so the Jada Youngin rapper boy, he had passed away in I don't know. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick and get my facts straight. How about that? What's his name? Is it Jay the Youngin? Yeah. Is Jay the Youngin. Okay. So Jay the Youngin, hold on. He passed away that's so sad. He passed away weeks after his birthday. But he passed away on July the 27th, 2022 at the age of 24 years old in Louisiana. May he rest in peace, okay? Right? Because I don't want to disrespect the dead. All right. So he passed away. Okay. When he passed away, he had left behind a baby with this girl named Jordan. Jordan and Jada Youngin had a very toxic relationship, kind of like NBA Youngboy and Jania. Sidebar, I love Jania. If y'all don't know who these people are, it's okay. Hold on, because I don't really know who the fuck these people are too, but I'm finna tell y'all how I got intertwined in this, okay? Because his mama cussed me out. And I don't even fucking know. Like, I'm always running my damn mouth on the internet, okay? And I just be getting cussed out, girl. And she's a grieving mother, so I'm not going to cuss back at her because she's going through things, okay? And I probably said something that triggered her. So I didn't cuss her back out because I just couldn't do that. Like, I would never do that to a woman. Like, she's literally, like, grieving still. It doesn't matter how long it's been. But, yeah, I let her cuss me out. And I'm probably exaggerating, but I'm going to let y'all see it in a minute. So boom, Jada Youngin and Jordan, they don't always had a toxic relationship, kind of like NBA Youngboy and Jania. Shout out to her because she done changed her life, moved away from him, bossed up. I love her so much. And the mother of Jada Youngin was like just the typical boy mom, in my opinion. Okay, do with that what you will. She didn't like the girl, Jordan. She always used to defend her son being a cheater and like fighting on Jordan and shit like that. Like literally all of this is documented, okay? You know, and I just used to see some of this stuff in passing, but I really don't know who these people are. Like never listen to the music or anything like that. Okay, so he passed away, and just recently, the mama has been all over social media, and the baby mama done been all over social media, and they kind of just been going at it, right? So let me just give y'all some of the dirty details, but we're gonna get into the whole live. And some of it is kind of sad. The first part of it might be kind of sad, but then we're gonna get into all the juicy details. So basically, Jada Young and Mama is basically saying that his baby by Jordan isn't his baby because she was having an affair with his daddy or his brother, allegedly. Okay. And so she's basically saying that the boy, she's basically saying that the baby is not her son's baby, is her baby daddy's baby or her son's brother. So it's either her son's daddy or her son's brother baby. That's what the mama is trying to say. Okay. So so she then also revealed that she had wanted full, or she had got full custody or emergency full custody of the girl baby. Okay. And so people were confused, right? Because people trying to say, if the baby is not his baby, why are you getting emergency custody of the baby? Okay, that's one thing. Jordan is saying, the baby mama, Jordan is saying that the grandma had, I guess, faked a paternity test or something like that, and is trying to say that her baby is not her son's baby and it's her other son baby. And people feel like the mama is just trying to switch up the paternity of the baby so the mama can have all of the, I guess, money and everything that he left behind. The mama want to basically have it. That's what the people are under the impression of based on the way that she is moving. Now, I don't really want to make any, you know what I'm saying, prejudgments, but I will say, like, I've seen Jaden or Jade DeYoungin's mom across, across the time frame. And I mean, what I will say is, like I said earlier in this video, like, she has always given like that boy mom vibe that y'all know I can't really get. Get away from my door. Do y'all hear her? Get away from my door. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it with his mama. Hold on, I screenshot it in my other phone. But I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up all the screenshots and stuff. Okay, so his mama name is did she change her name? Or did she get blocked? Oh, here she go. Okay, let's see what she posting about real quick. Let me share my screen. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody that's just now coming into the chat. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is his mama right here. Can y'all see my screen? Girl, please move. You is not finna walk on my keyboard. Okay, this is his mama. Let me just see what she posting right now. Beauty, okay. Okay, that's them kids, mama. Okay, congratulations, girls. Okay. So she just posted herself. Okay, let's get into this. But before we get into that, let me just show y'all what she said to me. let me airdrop it to the computer so I could put it in the actual thing. Y'all gonna say, here for hot tea always ends up. No, I'm not. I just be commenting, okay? And sometimes I probably be striking people nerve. But that's not my fault, okay? That I be asking the right questions that people be trying to like ignore. Okay. So let me pull them up on the screen real quick. I just airdropped them to myself. Because some of it got deleted. So I'm finna give y'all like what I'm talking about. Like y'all tell me if she chewed me out, y'all tell me if she chewed me out. And then what is this? Hold on. StreamYard always want to do lame stuff when I get on here. Oh yeah, it's this right here. Okay. All right. And let me tell y'all something, like I do not play about, his mother was grieving or whatever. So I did apologize, but I did ask a damn question. And the question that I asked her, okay, I asked her, I was like, why is you trying to take that girl baby? Because I'm asking the right questions and I don't care what nobody say. I'm asking the right motherfucking questions. So I had went under her live video or whatever, because in the live video, she revealed about emergency custody and everything, but I'm not just taking her word for it. I was on the baby mama page, Jordan page, where Jordan was showing the paperwork of the mama trying to take her baby and also trying to throw her baby off on being, I guess, her baby daddy's baby. So she trying to basically say Jordan is in a relationship with her baby daddy's daddy, y'all. That's what the lady is trying to say. And I just don't believe it, because the little boy looked just like his damn daddy. But anyways, so I was like, why are you trying to take that girl baby? So she said, first off, the court granted me immediate custody because she left him with a ex-offender and child artist. And while my grandbaby was with them, his leg ended up broken in 2 places. I agreed to let him go with her mom. Jordan is the one who was talking bad about illing him. So go over to her page and ask some questions. Stay off mine with the silly questions, okay? Granted, all of this is speculation, okay? At this very moment, okay? And mind you, okay, her son did pass away, okay, in 2022. So it's 2025, all right? So in my mind, I feel like, okay, she's still grieving. When I seen the way that she responded, I was like, oh shit, damn, maybe I shouldn't have not cussed her out. Maybe I shouldn't have asked it like that, but I'm still asking a valid question, because at the end of the day, you done made 1,000,009 lives talking about the boy ain't your son's baby. So I'm just asking, why are you trying to take the girl baby if it's not your son baby? So she said the court had had granted her custody, emergency custody or immediate emergency custody, because of all of these things that happened. But I'm talking about the paperwork that Jordan has shown on her live, as far as the mama basically saying that she was unfit, etc., prior to all of that stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like Jordan was a crash out, but her son was too. So she just gives, I don't know, she just kind of gives, I don't know, but nonetheless, okay, I mean, if he was with an ex-offender and all of that stuff, like absolutely, she don't need to be with the boy. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so I didn't make this comment, but I'm gonna show y'all my comment. So under my comment, somebody had went under there very disrespectfully, because y'all don't understand. Well, maybe y'all do understand, but people have been talking about this situation for a very long time. People already have their reservations about who they think this woman is, how she acts, how she behaves, this, that, and the third, based on old videos that they have seen of her. And so before we get into that disrespectful one that I ain't got nothing to do with, I had basically responded to her and I was like, praying for you, and I pray God helps you find peace while overcoming this horrible pain that no mother should ever experience. It was not my intention to disrespect you. Yet I could see how my comment came off to a grieving mother in a way. How I could see how my comment came off to a grieving mother, and want to sincerely apologize. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure that was extremely hard to do. no matter the time that has passed. And I was just talking about her going on live and explaining what actually happened, which I'm going to play once I'm done explaining it myself. Okay. But I said that prior to the other conversations that we about to have. Well, yeah, I had said this first. So somebody else had comment and was like, girl, you lame as F. Too old for dumb BS for real. Talking about she was trying to ill him. Why you been ain't saying all this made up? Oh, girl, why you ain't been saying all this made up? I'm trying to figure out how to say it without, too much question, but without all this made up ass fuck shit. That's basically what the girl had said. Okay. So I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? What, like I said, people already have their reservations about this lady based on everything that's been going on. People basically trying to say that she is only saying that stuff has happened because Jordan had came out and aired her out about her trying to take the girl baby from her. Okay. I hope y'all following. Okay. Because I'm still trying to figure it out too. Okay. So, she was not meaning to post this to me. That's what she ended up saying. She was like, that comment was not for you. I noticed that one of my comments tagged you instead of the right person. So she was just clarifying that part of it. But before all of that, I think I had asked her, wait, where's my other comment? Okay, hold on. Let me just go to it over here on the thing, because I had asked, because she was responding to me. She took her comments off. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me find that comment then. Because she actually responded to me when I told her, I said, damn, where's that comment? Y'all, okay, so I basically, when she said that, I basically said, I'm not going to cuss you out, or I'm not going to be disrespectful to you because you're a grieving mother. But at the end of the day, it's not a dumb question. You are on the internet telling the world that the baby is not yours, yet you're trying to get full custody of him. Like, I think I remember saying that to her too. And then she ended up responding and giving me, she ended up responding again, but okay, the comments are turned off, and I don't know why isn't it showing up in my phone? Hold on, let me see. Maybe it's in my other phone. Girl, where is this dang on comment? Okay, forget it. So yeah, I mean, she ended up being very open to communicating about the situation, and so I really appreciated her for that, because I mean, I fuck with that. Like, I like these type of people. Like, if you're gonna put something out there on the internet and people come to your page and ask questions, like, don't act like you above people getting in your business because you put this shit on the internet. So people now got questions and opinions. And so I like that she was like, just answering my questions and shit. I can fuck with that. But everybody else was cussing her out on the internet. I'm not gonna lie, like, they was tearing her up. But let me just let me show y'all her two lives. They are going to be pretty lengthy, probably about 145 minutes, and then the other one like 30 minutes. I'm going to play it without intervening or talking, just so we can get through it. I do feel like it's a trigger warning. I want y'all to open your heart out to this woman, but still try to still be able to remove yourself to see what it is people are talking about as far as the confusion or whatever, but still have enough empathy and sympathy for her to understand, like, she's still a grieving mother. No mother, no woman, nobody should have to experience losing their fucking children at the end of the day. And I wish people did have a lot more sympathy toward her, but I also understand how people view her based on her past actions and how nasty she was to the baby mama and etc. So all right, y'all, let's get into it. And I'm gonna let the whole thing play, y'all. I think this is a very interesting, good story.
Y'all, my live in, I don't know what happened, my connection or something, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Nothing. See, Nothing, CC. I'm good. I'm good, baby. It's just I don't know. It's nonsense. Yeah.
Just give it some time. Give it some time. But I'm telling y'all, this was like one of them stories. Like my heart, it was like gut wrenching. Just give it some time.
Hey, Sosa, girl, we not.
Give her some time to load up. Oh my gosh, no! I'm not trying to be starting over. Okay, let me just put my thing down. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm finna just put this down and not walk away, but try not to tap it to where it starts over because I can't rewind it when I'm on the computer.
Y'all, my live in. I don't know what happened. My connection or something. I guess I don't know, but yeah. Nothing, CC. I'm good. I'm good, baby. It's just I don't know. It's nonsense. Yeah. Hey, Sosa, girl, we not. People just got shit misconstrued and just doing dumb shit. Like I don't know. And Brittany, I gotta send you. I'm gonna send you what happened. Okay, I got a late last night. I got a text. Jordan hit me up like somebody leaked a video of her. I don't even know what the hell. I had never seen the video. I've been seeing, some people been sending me screenshots and stuff about her talking about it on Twitter or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell. When she texted me about it, I was like, hold up, what are you talking about? I'm lost. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me or whatever. She was like, well, it had to be somebody, one of y'all something. I'm like, well, no, because hell, I don't have I don't even have now one of J phones. Like, I don't even know shit, hadn't seen no video, don't know what's going on. So anyway, finally, a blog page sent me, all I've seen is 2 videos. So I don't know. They sent me the 2 videos. I ain't never seen them a day in my life. And I'm like, what in the hell? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm just like, people, why all of a sudden now? It's been almost 3 years. Why now? Why? But anyway, I'm getting messages, inbox, people with this foolishness. And I'm like, y'all got shit real bent. And I guess because people don't know the real, you know what I'm saying? But it's just stupid stuff. That's all. It's just dumb stuff. Real dumb stuff. Cause it's like I told her, like, what at this point in life, what the hell? Why do I need to leak of? If I was gonna leak something, I'd have leaked that years ago. Like, it's stupid. And look at how far we have come. Why now? I ain't got no damn issues, no problems with Jordan at all. At the end of the day, all of us have to get our shit together for JR. And I've said that exactly. These blog pages, these people on here get on here, and it's just sickening. I don't. She has been doing so well with being out the, you know what I'm saying, out the way. And I just wish she wouldn't have even entertained it. You know what I'm saying? I wish she wouldn't have entertained it. Like, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. Like, somebody leaking a video, they have something, people gonna have something negative to say. People get on here every day, talk smack, do all this extra stuff, and don't be knowing to have it. They don't know you in real life. Exactly. F them. Like, they don't know you, they ain't living your life, they ain't doing shit for you to benefit your life. None of that. You know? And it's crazy because here it is. Jay's been gone. July finna make 3 years. Me and Jordan and I just started back talking last year. We've been in a good space. You know what I'm saying? A good space. Why the hell would all of a sudden, Jay, like I said earlier, JR just left from up here with me. He stayed a week with me. Why the hell would I make that shit make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And at some point, you know, regardless of what our past history is, or our disagreements, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We got a 4-year-old baby that needs all of us. Like, exactly, Christina, like, exactly. Like, it's crazy, it's nonsense. And it's like, I even text her and told her, like, come on, Sosa, exactly. That's how I feel. You know it wasn't me, but me and her ain't got no beef. It's just like I said, at the end of the day, regardless of whatever, that's JR's mom. That is JR's mother. And we all got to learn how to coexist. Jay is not here. He needs all of us. He needs to be surrounded by all the love he can get. Because he's the one that's growing up without a father. Exactly. Man, Jay, I never seen it no.
Okay, y'all. Actually, what I'm about to do is I'm about to get straight to the stuff that I want y'all to see. The stuff that I was telling y'all is the trigger warning versus making y'all go through all of that. So I found this over on TikTok. Shout out to the TikTok creators that be catching all of this. This is the live that cut off after before the live video that we just watched. So trigger warning, but let's watch it.
Something for supposed to been painting a car, doing the interior, something for my son. Me and Jay had already been up. We had been up all night, all freaking night, because of another situation that happened. I'm gonna just say it like that. Okay, we didn't even get up to that evening. Well, when Jay's dad came, and everything happened real quickly. Jay's dad came by the house with these 2 other gentlemen. Well, Jay was gonna pay the guys. Was supposed to be giving them money to do whatever work he was gonna have them do. I don't fucking know. And the money, he had got $8,000 out of the $10,000 band. He left $2,000 sitting on the bed. He had told me he was finna, pay the guys. He finna holler his daddy for a minute. Okay. Now, I told my daughter. My daughter was 12 years old. 12 years old at the time. Jay went outside with his dad. All this supposed to been painting a car, doing the interior, something. Supposed to been painting a car, doing the interior, something for my son. It happened real quickly because Jay wasn't even outside 20 good minutes. Well, I told my daughter, excuse me, someone's calling me through Messenger. I told my daughter to go get the mail out the mailbox. Well, my daughter went. Jay, his father, and the 2 other gentlemen, all 4 of them were sitting on the porch. My daughter went out there, got the mail. She came back in the house. When she came back in the house, I met her at the door, was getting ready to walk up the little stairway. Within that brief time, by the time we hit the front room, all I heard was doo, 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 doo. And I just looked, and I immediately took off running to the side door. Well, by the time I made it to the side door, my son was already coming through the motherfucking door. He pushed me against the wall. I hit the wall. He swung over, and he said, "Mama, close the door." So I heard it happen real quickly because Jay wasn't even outside 20 good minutes. I'm screaming, "Please help me. Help me pick my baby up off this floor." I grabbed my son by the legs. His dad was standing there. His dad got shot in the leg. That was it. His dad was standing there. One of the guys made 2-3 of his dad. He's standing there. The other white man that was with him, he just pacing back and forth. They just stood there and looked at me without a care in the fucking world. Not one of all 3 of them fucking men helped me pick my boy up off. So I heard him close the door. When I'm locking the door. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And when I turned and looked, all I seen was my son standing there with holes all in his body. Of course, as a mother, I lost it. I'm screaming. I'm panicking. And the only thing my son said was, "Mama, just get me to the hospital." We both walked in my room. I'm trying to find my keys. I done emptied my whole purse on the floor. My daughter's in shock. She's standing there screaming to the top of her lungs. He never cried out. He never screamed. He never panicked. He said, "Mama, get me to the hospital." By this time, I hear a knock at the side door. So I peek around, and it was his dad at the door. So I heard him close the door. When I'm locking the door. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And when I turned and looked, all I seen was I'm screaming, "Please help me. Help me pick my baby up off this floor." I grabbed my son by the legs. His dad was standing there. His dad got shot in the leg. That was it. His dad was standing there. One of the guys made 2-3 of his dad. He's standing there. The other white man that was with him, he just pacing back and forth. They just stood there and looked at me without a care in the fucking world. Not one of all 3 of them fucking men helped me pick my boy up off that floor. The young lady that was there with his dad, she grabbed my son under his arms, and I grabbed him by his legs, and we toted my child out that fucking house. We toted him out the house. Not none of them. So that's why I screamed and I told every fucking body that would listen to me. No one would listen. I feel like it was a setup. Yes, I do. I'm screaming, "Please help me. Help me pick my baby up off this floor." I don't know what the fuck, how the fuck. One motherfucking shooter. One person. How the fuck would he knew, like in a matter of 15 minutes, to come to my house and do all this? Now, I can't say who did what, when, where, nothing. What I can say is that God don't sleep and he sees and knows all. And he says, vengeance is mine. And I know that anybody that had anything to do with this and whatever happens, they will pay. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they will pay. We got my baby out that fucking house. We managed to get him on back of one of the dude's truck. By that time, I'm holding my son. He's still here. He asked me, said, "What car wreck?" He asked me what my daughter was. I don't know what the fuck, how the fuck. Put yourself in my shoes. For anybody that is a parent out there, Put yourself in my motherfucking shoes. How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is not some shit that I normally do because I ain't got no business. It's gonna be 3 years. I ain't got no business on here crying and doing all this on social media. But hey, I'm gonna get the shit off my chest. Anyway, y'all will never hear from me again about it. Like it's done. You know, he is gone. Y'all, he's gone. Let him rest. The ambulance and the police made it there real quickly. They screamed, was telling me to get out the way so they can work on him. I didn't want to let him go. So I had to move. They got him, and when they put him on the stretcher, the words that came out of his mouth, man, he looked up at the big guy. He said, man, you set me up. Dude with the hollering no. We managed to get him on back of one of the dude's truck. By that time, I'm holding my son. He asked me, said, what car wreck? He asked me what my daughter was. I hadn't already told my daughter to go in the bathroom, lock the door, hide. I don't know what's going on. Somebody gonna try to come back. No, nothing. All this shit happens quickly. He asked me what my daughter was. He said he wanted some water. He was like, Kyra. I said, she in the house, baby. I said, just hang in there. Fight. Just hang in there. I'm holding my child. He still didn't cry out. He looked up at me. He said, Mama. He smiled. He said, Mama. He kissed me on my jaw, my left cheek. He said, Mama, I love you, but I'm not going to make it. We managed to get him on back of one of the dude's truck. By that time, I'm holding my son. He asked me, said, what car wreck? He asked me what my daughter was. The ambulance and the police made it there real quickly. They screamed, was telling me to get out the way so they can work on him. I didn't want to let him go. So I had to move. They got him, and when they put him on the stretcher, the words that came out of his mouth, man, he looked up at the big guy. He said, man, you set me up. Dude with the hollering, no, no, no. Well, they got him in the ambulance and stuff. I don't even know how the fuck I ended up on the ground. I don't even fucking know. It's just a lot was going on. My oldest son made it there. He came grab me. He was like, well, my brother. Well, my brother. I said they got him in the ambulance. He walked me over to the ambulance, opened the door. Just there, just calm. He was just propped up, just sitting there chilling. So y'all said, you all right, nigga? You all right? And the last words, the very last words that I heard come out of my son's mouth was, I'm not going to make it. That was it. The ambulance and the police made it. We went to the hospital. Of course, there was 1 million people at the hospital. They locked the hospital down. They wouldn't let nobody in there. I'm in the hospital. They wouldn't even let me in the back with him. Thank God, Cody's mom was there, one of the ER nurses that day. She came in there, came out in the waiting area. She was like, Tish, your baby's okay. Your baby's okay. He's talking, you know. He wanted to FaceTime you and his baby, but she said, I don't have my phone on me. My biggest thing was I was upset because the whole time, my baby, I felt like he might have even felt like he was in that hospital alone, and I was there, but they wouldn't let me in there. We went to the hospital. Of course, there was 1 million people at the hospital. They locked the hospital down. Jay lived about 7 hours after that. They had to take him into surgery. Jay had many shots. He had many shots. Well, the biggest things was the shots to his abdomen area. He had damage to his lungs, to his liver, to his intestines, and they had to get that under control. Well, he made it through surgery. I'm in the but in the waiting area. The surgeon came in to talk to me and let me know about the damage. He said, well, we got that taken care of. He said, but it's the loss of blood. He said, we're giving him blood, but he is oozing, his exact words. He's oozing from everywhere. He said, so, but we got him out of surgery and everything. He said, we getting ready to transfer him up to ICU. We just got to pray that he make it through the night. So I'm like, okay. Well, in the midst of waiting, I don't know who the fuck news people done posted that my son was dead. I hadn't even been notified, They came back in there and told me my son was gone. He coded. His blood pressure dropped too low and they couldn't get it back up, and he coded. Now, y'all been wanting to know what happened so badly. Jay lived. This is the court document. Let me make sure y'all can see. This is the court document.
Like, that's really classic. Jay have a song that he said he's smoking on somebody. And y'all, before we get into this, like, can I just say Jordan is aggravating as fuck. Okay, I understand that. All right, Jordan is very fucking aggravating. Like the smacking, the ignorance, the incomplete. Like, she is very aggravating. I get it. It's very hard. It's gonna be hard to get through this one. I'm just letting y'all know. Heads up. Not smoking on somebody. He said that. What he said in the song? He called a boy from Bogalusa a rat, and the boy brother felt some type of way or whatever. That's how supposedly this happened. Somebody had set up something for somebody to get shot or something. I don't know. And whoever the boy was that set it up, this was said in the FaceTime video of the boys that was in the car. Somebody recorded them talking about it, and it was going around saying they saw Jay outside and the boy hopped out. Only one person hopped out and started shooting. And they was aiming for Jay. Yes, Jay and his dad was outside. They was painting. Jay was about to get an old school. And the man from BR was down there. And Jay was outside about to pay for the old school. That's why he was outside with his dad on the porch. Like, that's really classic. Jay have a song. All right, y'all. That was hard. Okay, but the final part of this is basically his mama live. And I'm gonna try to find Jaden's live, but I'm gonna have to put that in a separate video because it's really, really hard to listen to her. Like Miss Wanda level hard.
Bring me your iPad. Let me see your iPad. How do you go on here and just invite people to your live? Like everybody. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby. Y'all, whoever, fans, not fans, I don't really care, whatever. Invite everybody to this live because we finna have story time. He said, Mama, y'all, I have prayed. I have been quiet for years. My name has been slandered like for years. Like I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the BS. Y'all, I am just tired. I have been at peace. I am sick of it. Like, y'all don't even know the fucking half. The world don't know the half of the crap that I've had to put up with and I've dealt with. It's sickening. It's beyond sickening. Beyond it. And I'm over it. You know, I'm over it. Like, whatever this girl problem is with me, like, I pray to God that God just work on her, because on her deathbed, she gonna have so much to pay for. So much to pay for. So much to pay for. But I'm tired. I've kept quiet about a lot of things, but we finna have story time now. And forget how it turns out. I've let a lot of lies be told, like, for years, man, for years. And it's sickening. What's so sad about it all, even at this point right now, I got on here on live just to try to ask people to leave the girl alone. Whatever the fuck she thinking, whatever, like, why did the hate for me when I ain't done shit to this young lady? It's sad. It really is. But it is what it is. People got to answer for the shit they do. They really do. But as you all know, on my live, I never spoke ill of Jordan. Nothing. I asked whoever, like, I'm busy saying, like, whoever done this shit, you know, leave, what the fuck? Like, leave the girl alone, I don't know why, you know, whatever. Never spoke ill of her. But here it is. I'm just getting out work. Y'all work from home. I'm just getting out work. Before I can even get out work, I'm getting blown up by this young lady being on live with my name in her beaters. Like, damn. CC, that is the thing. That's what that watch. And what's so crazy, I never once said that his daddy set him up. If anybody watch my live, it's recorded, it's on blogs. I never once said his daddy set him up. But I felt like it was a setup, because clear as day, it had to be. And how she gonna speak on I'm gonna try to watch my language. Anything about anything that happened the day my son died, when that bitch was not even there. Now, like I said, we finna have story time. We finna have story time from start to finish, from Jay's death to present. I never said anything. Never said anything bad about her. I never said that his daddy set him up. But everybody, I mean, y'all heard what happened, and I spoke on everything that happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, my son was murdered. Now, Jordan had no claims to anything, y'all. Because one, JR was never legitimized. Never legitimized. For two, the bullshit she's saying about, I tell her to bring all the court documents. Please do. Because I never once said I had a phone of Jay's or nothing, none of that. What she's thinking she's speaking of, I'm guessing, or whatever. The only thing about a phone came up is the fact that she texted my sister, and my sister still had it in her phone, where she texted my sister about Jay saying that the baby may be his brothers. They may be his brothers, and he felt, he felt like they was fucking. She was fucking him and his dad. That's how all that came up. And we was like, yeah, we do got proof of her saying that, because before JR ever was born, when she was pregnant with JR, and we still got proof of it. I got receipts for everything I can speak on today. Before JR was ever born, Jay said he was not going to sign the birth certificate. He was never going to sign the birth certificate for JR because of the fact of her fucking his daddy, and he felt like he was fucking Yada. She was fucking Yada. Never was going to sign the birth certificate. Now, mind you, y'all, let's see. Now, mind you, y'all, all this happened prior to JR even being born. JR was born. This girl has tried to make me out to be this horrific ass person, and I'm always doing this, that. Y'all don't see me on here speaking on Jordan in years. I don't like none of this. I don't entertain this bullshit. But I'm tired, y'all. A person can only take so much. I'm tired of sitting quiet while all these lies and slander and all the BS is being put out there. And what's so crazy, you know, right after Jay died, we're going to start with the first court situation. I had Jordan served for defamation and all that. We went to court. Jordan was not supposed to speak my name on no social media platforms, through text, email, none of this. My name was not supposed to be spoken, period. She still did it. I never went after her. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with grieving my child. Okay. Now, Jay's estate. Before I even went and filed to take over Jay's estate, Jordan did it before I did. But guess what? They didn't give it. She had no claims. She had no claims to nothing. Like how? Because first of all, Jay never legitimized JR. And you have to prove paternity before anything. And the only way she could do that was through me or his dad. Hold up, we're gonna get to all this because I'm tired. Y'all wanted to know some facts. We're gonna talk about some facts. Exactly. They wasn't married. She had no claims to nothing, y'all. Y'all do your research. Nothing. Nothing. Because the child was not legitimized. We call him Junior JR, but he's not. His last name is Brooks. Jay never signed his birth certificate, y'all. So anyway, let me see, but all this, y'all, and I don't know what her obsession is with me and the hate and all that. It is what it is. I have been there for this girl when she had the baby. I was there every step of the fucking way. When Jordan had the baby, me and my younger kids was at Jay's house. Jay left and went to the studio. Like, let me get back up because I'm finna go through all this. Well, Jay left to go to the studio. I'm going to go get me and the kids some seafood. I get a call from my child. Jordan screaming and hollering in the background. Well, child services had contacted her, and she was in the background hollering about they gonna take the baby, blase, blase. So I turns around, I hear up and goes back to the house. Now we in Atlanta at Jay's house. When I get there, I'm like, Jordan, what's going on? What the hell is going on? She went telling me that somebody called her saying it was child services talking about taking a baby and blase, blase, but she gave them the wrong address and all this. And I said, well, hold up, Jordan. Now, what's the number? Who it was called you? Because you can't play with child services like that. I don't know what's going on, but I'm finna call back and see. So I called the lady. Lo and behold, yes, it was someone from child services. And she said, I had told her, I said, well, she gave you the incorrect address. I said, because I need you to understand who my son is. We don't just give out his address to anybody. A lot of people are trying to, they try to get access to him or whatever. Do you have some credentials you can send over to me or whatever? So she did. And she told me, she said, if I don't see that child tonight, we will be removing her from custody. We'll be taking the baby. So I gave her the correct address, and bullshit you not, child services showed up at Jay's house. It was after 9 o'clock that night. They showed up. They searched every inch of the house. They wanted to make sure the baby had everything. They stripped the baby. They searched the baby, everything. They talked to her. Then they pulled me to the side. The lady pulled me to the side. And her words, what she asked me, she said, well, how is she as a mom? Whatever. So I said, hold up. I said, she's a new mom. Her and my son is both young and they have a lot to learn. I said, so that's why I'm here. And she told me, she said, well, the reason why we are here, we got a call from the hospital. There was drugs in JR's system when he was born. He had drugs in his system. They were going to take him. Thank God I called that lady back and still, was able to get a hold to her, and they were still able to come out because he would have been taken from her then. That's something she failed to address when she do all her lies and all this and that. Child services has been in Jordan's life since JR been here. Since he's been here. I ain't never called child services on her, none of that. From the time she had him, because drugs was in that child system, that opened a case. On top of all these rants and the craziness online that she does, of course, you open doors for stuff like this, sweetheart. All right. Now, We're gonna move on from all that. All right. Jay, we back to after Jay died and everything. Went to court behind the BS with, you know what I'm saying, her outline and on social media because she was online saying I got Jay money. I mean, and all this extra stuff. And I hadn't even, it's a whole process when you try to take over someone's estate. You got to file with the courts, do all this and that, whatever. I had nothing. So took her to court for the whole defamation and this and that. She was ordered not to speak my name on social media, all this and that. All this happened. We both agreed for both of us. All right. Goes down the line. All right. I hadn't seen my grandbaby. I hadn't even talked to Jordan before. I hadn't talked to Jordan since Jay's funeral. 2 days after Jay's funeral, Jordan texts me saying she think it's best the baby don't be in our life and all this and that, the third. And my words to her was, I just buried my son. I don't have time for this foolishness. I said, whatever, at the end of the day, that's your child. I said, and God say the same. He'll get older one day because he knows us and he knows we love him. Before Jay died, JR barely lived with Jordan. JR was in Leesville with my sister living. And when she didn't have him, I would have him when I wasn't working. Jordan barely had JR ever. So anyway, that happened. She texted me that, whatever. Hadn't seen JR. All this happened. She filed for the estate. Couldn't do nothing because she had no claims to his estate. All right. Boom. I filed for his estate. Go through all that. Okay. Before and during this, while all this is going on, well, I'm at home one day. I get an inbox message from one of my family members saying they was at the hospital. Okay, I'm like, okay, what's going on? She said, well, Tish, I think this your grandbaby up here. Your grandbaby's up here at the hospital. Okay. I'm like, well, what? Jordan had left my grandbaby with Jay's dad and his people for almost a month. Wasn't calling, checking on him, none of that shit. Well, in the process of all this, his leg ended up broken in 2 places. He didn't even get taken to 2-3 days after that. Leg ended up broken in 2 places. JR, a baby, but his leg is broken in 2 places. At that time, when all that happened, where Jordan was, wherever, I don't know, doing her thing, because he had been in Bogalusa with Jay's dad's people for almost a month. So I called my attorney and I filed to get custody of JR. Okay. Everything was filed. The judge granted me immediate custody due to everything that hadn't happened. His leg being broken, from him being left with the daddy. Jay's father is a straight up pedophile. Straight up pedophile. He's in prison right now for rape of a 15-year-old young lady. Got 15 years with no possibility of parole. And this ain't his first rape charge. This like his second or third. Anyway, amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. So, all right. All that happened. They granted me immediate custody. I finally gets JR, and detectives and stuff had to get involved. Finally get JR, whatever. All right. We had to go back to court for an ex parte hearing and everything. Went back to court. Well, it was a whole jurisdiction situation, an issue, because she lived in Baton Rouge and I lived in Bogalusa at the time. And they were saying, well, things should have been filed in the courts in Baton Rouge where Jordan stayed or whatever. Long story short, her attorney, my attorney, they both pulled me to the side and were asking me, well, how do you feel about his mom? Her mom getting him, whatever. Never wanted to take nobody's child. At the end of the day, a child belongs with their mother. You know what I'm saying? But if the child is in danger or something is not right, like, come on, Jay's not here. I'm his only other voice. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that happened. They pulled me to the side. I was like, well, yeah, his mom would, her mom would look out for JR or whatever. So I agreed. Well, let her mom get him. We in court. Judge told her mom, Jordan is not to be left with JR unsupervised by any means at all. Because, of course, everything came out. The world saw it. Jordan talking about killing JR. This ain't the first time. A lot of things happen. I have been silent. I haven't spoken on a lot of things. And I've tried, even up until this point, and we almost 3 years in, I tried to keep quiet and just pray about the situation. And I prayed for the sake of JR, because at the end of the day, I love that kid with my whole heart. And regardless of what kind of relationship me and Jordan has had in the past, or whatever the case may be, I try to be cordial and keep things whatever for the sake of him, because I want to be in his life. Like, that's all I have left of my son. Anyway, all that happened. JR went with Jordan's mom. Well, the estate, of course, got turned over to me. Now, I know maybe like this ain't y'all business. Like, who cares? Y'all don't give a fuck, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to speak my truth, because I'm tired of all the lies. I'm tired of all the dragging. I'm tired of all the slander, all this BS. All right. All this happened. JR went back with her mom. Well, I took over Jay's estate. Jay was in major tax trouble. Jay was behind over $400,000. Almost $500,000 in back taxes. That's just back taxes alone. Also, alone with Owen being in debt. Owen, Atlantic Records, almost $400,000. Okay. I take over the estate. I'm having to try to deal with Jay's business. I'm on top of grieving, on top of dealing with children that's going through things, because my child that was there with me to this day is still in trauma counseling. I'm up with her through the night when she's waking up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, screaming still, because she's battling with PTSD and depression and everything. Y'all don't know the half. Anyway, all that happened, took over the estate. My attorneys at the time reached out to Jordan, tried to get Jordan to do a DNA test. Okay, prove paternity. I was not finna just turn over. At that time, I wasn't finna just turn over everything that my son had to work so hard for to somebody that caused him hell. They caused each other hell. I'm gonna say it like that. And I know what my son's wishes were and have always been. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it the right way. Reached out to Jordan. Jordan would never do a DNA test with me. She wouldn't do no DNA test with me. Now, come on, y'all, for the smart people out there. If you feel like, oh, there's millions of dollars at stake, you got a man's child, what will be the first thing you're going to do? You'll file with the courts, or your lawyer will file with the courts for paternity. Have me served to try to get me to do a paternity test, right? Right? That's what you would do. A person in their right mind, that's what you would do. You will file with the courts to go and approve paternity so that you can take over the estate. A whole year went by. Nothing. A whole year went by. Nothing. Well, when a person dies, you have up to 1 year to prove paternity. For the statute of limitations to run out. A week before that due date, I get a call. By this time I had to switch attorneys. I get a call from my attorney saying that her and my son's dad had filed a paternity test with the courts. Whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? We were never, I hadn't been notified, nothing or any of that. So anyway, my attorney requested for the documents. Y'all, for anybody out there who's educated, or you can look it up, whatever. You can look it up. A paternity test is a legal document. You submitting a paternity test to the courts, there can be no errors on it, no nothing, or you have to have a signed affidavit. Let me make y'all laugh. And I'm gonna say this because it's funny because she got like I said, I didn't speak no ill of her, nothing. I didn't say my son's dad set him up. I never said that, nothing. But it's funny, she's on here going so hard for my son's dad because what y'all may not know is she was fucking him. Even after his death, she was with him. Anybody in my hometown knows it. Like, we all know it. Everybody knows she was fucking his daddy. Point blank, period. Who cares? That's their business. I don't give two fucks. But that's just what it was. So, anyway, people go on about, oh, I was stealing money, baby. Why the fuck do I need to steal from my own son, for one? For two, you can't steal shit that was legally turned over to you. Legally. Like I told you, I have receipts. I have all my legal documentation. Like, so if I done stole this, I done did all this, why the fuck, like, why am I not in jail? Or, how can I steal something that is turned over to me? Well, anyway, the week before, her and his dad submitted a fake ass paternity test to the courts where they had them scratched out father wrote in grandfather and had his. Now, you doing a paternity test with somebody and on the paternity test the daddy name spelled wrong? Come on, y'all. Come on. J Daddy name was spelled wrong. They had them wrote out in there that they showed their license. Not Jordan nor Ken's that Ken. I mean, Jay's daddy's never had license. He's never had license, y'all. Jordan ain't even have no license. If she done got him now, I would hope she have him now, but then Jordan ain't even have no license. So all of it was fake, and it was pretty funny, but at the same time it wasn't. So when that happened, Hannah found out that the whole case was in Washington Parish. Well, her and her attorneys tried to do some slick side shit, and they filed the paternity, oh my God, to prove paternity, basically, in the courts in Baton Rouge. So I found out, my lawyer found out literally the day before the court date and notified my sister and I. So we went to court. I took our work. We showed up in court. When I got to court, it was like, we've never been served. I didn't know. I asked the judge for a continuance. I'm like, I'm not aware. I didn't know anything about this. And if I asked the judge, if you don't mind, could I please get a continuance? So, my attorney can be prepared, whatever the case may be. We were never even served for court. We just learned about this court date. Well, the judge was like, nah, whatever, because her lawyer was like, no. The judge was like, no. So she served us right then and there and rescheduled the court date. So on the next court date, we goes back to court. And it was a whole big old wang dang doodle to where, like, I never got up and spoke. Jordan never got up and spoke. Nothing. Our lawyers met in the chambers with the judge, because before the judge called them in chambers to speak with our attorneys alone, my attorney was letting her know, like, no, he had already went to, because at the time my older son was in jail. He went to the jailhouse where my son was to get the signed affidavit about him fucking her. So anyway, that happened. My attorney addressing like, no, all this paternity test that they provided to the court or whatever, this is false, whatever. Of course, the judge agreed. Like, come on now. Come on now. It was like, yeah, I can't make this shit up. And as a matter of fact, I got the paternity test they submitted to the courts with all the shit scratched out on it and the name spelled wrong. I got everything. So anyway, the judge was like, no. The judge was like, if this is truly the decedent's child, why have she not did a DNA test with his mom? Why would she not do the DNA test with his mom? So the judge court ordered us that day to do a DNA test. Had to do the mandatory, everything right there in court. Got set up, had to call. Everything was said then and there. For her attorney had to talk to the DNA diagnostic. I had to. Everything was scheduled, set up. We had to be there for 2:00 in Baton Rouge to do a DNA test. Well, I showed up. Jordan never showed up. I was there waiting. She didn't show up with JR to do the DNA test. So I did my portion and I left. And I told the lady, I was like, well, if she shows, because you just call me and let me know. We were court ordered to be here, whatever the case may be, you know. So a few hours later, that's when I called and I was like, X, did she show up then? And the lady was like, well, she just left. She just, showed up and, did a paternity test or whatever. Now, what's so crazy about it? She always lying, saying, I denied JR, this and that. Not once, and nobody walking these green earth can never say that I denied that child. Never. Always have said he was my grandbaby, no matter what. But you fucking right. I wanted to have a paternity test done before Jay's estate was turned over. And what's so sad about it, y'all, let me backtrack. Before we even went to court to approve affiliation or determine, DNA, I had already turned over his estate. I signed a consent judgment and willingly agreed to turn over the estate. The estate was not turned over to Jordan. My attorney had met with her attorneys before the affiliation stuff in Baton Rouge. They talked or whatever. My attorney reached out to me. And by this time, y'all, I was just tired. I was tired. Do you hear me? What was so sad, she thought that she was going to get all this and that, and it was going to be all this and that. At the time, no. No, y'all. So I agreed. I said, okay, I'll do that. Well, they already knew Jordan could not administer the estate because Jordan was mentally unstable. If you are mentally unstable, you cannot administer an estate. The week before Jay was murdered, Jordan had just got out of the nut house. She had just got released from a mental institution. The morning that Jay died, Jordan was arrested from my house about 3-something that morning. Jordan got arrested from my house. I got videos of that shit. Now, you want to talk about some videos? Now, that is what I got videos of. That same day, she was upset because Jay wasn't paying her no attention and didn't want to be bothered. He was just over her. My boy had got her. He was in such a better space. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do better. Jordan got arrested 3-something that morning from my house because Jordan hadn't wigged out. She had to took some drugs and had to drunk that down there a whole thing of Patron. You think I'm lying? She was on live that same night. Well, she wigged out, went run out the door. Jay was outside talking to one of his friends. Right before that, she threw up all over the floor. My baby came in and like, Mama Jordan threw up all over the floor in the room. I said, well, tell your brother to go handle that situation. Next thing you know, my baby come back and her mama, she done took off out the door. Jordan went running out the door on the main highway by my house, rolling around all in the street, screaming and hollering about how she want to die and she don't want JR and just let her house burnt down and all this and that. Oh, I got witnesses to that because my cousin and one of Jay's friends had to go get her from out the middle of the road. Like craziness. Not only that, when they brought her back, Jay was like, Mama, just call the ambulance and call the police and call the ambulance, because I was like, she got to get out of my house. She got to go. And he was like, no, Mama, we just going to hold her here. We just going to wait till the police and the ambulance get here. He said, at the end of the day, this is my baby mama. We let her out of here and something happened to her, I would have to live with that the rest of my life. Jay stood in front of the door. Jordan was hitting him. Everything. Like I said, I got it on video. Well, my daughter was videoing it. I have the videos. She was doing all this and that. Ambulance came. Police came. She did the most, was doing the most. She was lying, talking about we even called her mom. Like, you know, her mom was like, man, Jordan McKenzie, you need to just stop it. I'm just tired of this. I'm over this. You know, her mom was just trying to tell her she need to get her stuff together, stop all that, whatever, because we FaceTimed her mom and was letting her mom see. Jake FaceTimed her mom, was letting her mom see what she was doing, you know. So anyway, all that happened. Police arrested her, took her to damn jail. She was in jail the whole time when everything happened. Jordan didn't even get out of jail till that afternoon that Jay died. Anyway, that's not here or there. Not here or there. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading something. So she go on. I done stole money and I done stole all this and that. She done lied, talking about, oh, my mama don't own, not even in her name or nothing of Jay's. Nothing at all. Y'all really just don't know the half. But again, like I said, I'm tired and I'm gonna speak the truth. Unlike Jordan, anybody that know her, shit, the world know that watches her. All she do is get on here because she thrives off attention, and it's sad. It really is sad. But me, I don't care. Y'all can say whatever. You can bash me. You can talk. You can say whatever about me getting on here speaking my truth. I'm tired. I'm tired of having my name bashed. I'm tired of being lied on. I'm tired of it all when I've done nothing to a soul. You feel me? And y'all wonder why shit is the way with me and Jordan. Y'all don't even know, because there's so much more I could say and tell y'all about that y'all don't know. But what point is it? But as far as this situation, I'm going to speak on, because I'm tired of the lies. I ain't stole the fucking dime. The estate was turned over to me. I turned the estate over to Jordan's mom. Jay's estate and everything he worked so hard for was turned over to Jordan's mother for JR. Nothing was turned over to Jordan. Nothing. I signed a consent judgment before paternity was even proven. I signed a consent judgment. If y'all or any of y'all know what a consent judgment is, I signed a consent judgment and turned over Jay's estate to Jordan's mom. And what I should have did is made sure I get back on here again. Since she always want to holler about court documents and this and that and third. Her attorneys try to come after me to my, they want everything that was paid to me and this and that, or whatever, the third. And baby, Tish paid them back taxes because Jay's estate was in levy. She wasn't going to get shit. Jay was in some major tax trouble. And I paid those back taxes. And that was just $500,000 just for the back taxes. That wasn't even the current taxes that